Okay, gonna get started. This is the clean room. All new, black, not white. We went with matte black because when we shoot a light source at the surface, my brain, can you tell I'm tired? When we shoot a light source at the surface, we don't want any of the reflections to bother and to get in the way. We just want to see the imperfections. We don't want to see the reflections of the walls and what's behind us. So we went with matte black, and that helped a lot. Wasn't sure whether it would work or how much it worked. We did some testing before we went and painted the room at the old place. We basically just set up some black curtains around the area, shot a light at the surface, a Lucian, and found that it just worked much better because it wasn't doing the job of reflecting the walls and what's in the background. It was just simply showing us what imperfections were around the light source. So the matte black surfaces have helped so much. Big improvement, definitely going to stay. It definitely was worth the time and effort to do it. This is that's paint. That's not it's not vinyl wrap. It's not something that's easy to do. It's really difficult to do. As we're installing things like a custom bench that we made just a little too precise, we scratched the surface, and now we're going to have to paint and touch up the little bits and pieces that we've got that have to look just right. I'm going to switch on these fans, give you an idea of what those positive discharge fans do. They're going to vent the diesel fumes from the Ranger. Switch that off. We've got this lighting here, which is purely just ambient lighting. That just gives us a little bit of light to see, but we then use our chip-on-board lights, which are fantastic. These are, I think they were 1,000 or 2,000 lumens. Just massive output, and concentrated too. We've got these reflectors on which we're testing. We're going to change those, but they're more than good enough. Now, 2 of those shot at a surface from 1 meter or 2 away is just phenomenal. I'm going to stick with that for quite a while. Change the reflectors and change the way we shape the light, but keep the same chip on board light, and just really scoop them. So we get the car outside, we wash the car, then bring it into the clean room, washed and dried. We use some compressed air. We've got compressed air up in the corner there, and we've got compressed air at the front of the workshop. We've also got compressed air going outside in the wash bay. Once that's done, we do a little bit more cleaning, just a little bit, even though we've cleaned the tyres and we've cleaned underneath the wheel arches and things like that. We'll just go and check once they're dry and make sure there's a little bit, if there is a little bit more cleaning to do, to just get that done before we seal the room. Might as well do that now. You can see the sealing here. This rubber that creates a very nice seal around these doors. The doors are custom made. That was Dynamic Steel Frame. Peter from Dynamic Steel Frame has been just the best. Doing something that no one's ever done before, making it custom, and not knowing what you're doing or how to achieve what you're doing because there are no resources for it. You really rely on people that can help you out along the way and make the process as easy as possible. And Peter's done that. So all the steel up here, this steel here for the corridor, there's plenty out the back. There's going to be more in the wash bay. Pete made it nice and easy. You tell him what you want, he does a design, you can manipulate the design, you can see it three-dimensionally and move it around and make sure that it is what you want before you go and order the steel and have it shipped. And then it comes together in a kit, and you just simply knock the kit up and away you go. You've got a room. Most of the room can be done with 1 or 2 people. Some of it I did myself in a day, and you've got walls and things already put up, no cutting, no sawdust, just brilliant. We've got our sealed room now. I'm going to switch on the fans so we get that positive discharge. Pushes air in the room. You actually don't feel the room being pressurized. If you're really sensitive to that kind of stuff, you can feel a little bit of pressure, but otherwise you don't even know that the room's pressurized. But you will know if you stand outside the room with the doors slightly open, you actually feel quite a breeze. that's a little bit on the clean room. We'll get started on the job now.